one guy that we have a really, really long time, very close relationship over there that we all love. And he has a little dog, a small dog. And so we've provided him, Skid Rover has provided him food a lot for, over the last year. And a couple of, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago, he got very, very sick, incredibly sick. He couldn't even get up and walk. And we kept trying to get him to go in an ambulance to the hospital, but he wouldn't go because of the dog. So he was finally to the point where he had to go. I mean, he was on death's door. He had lost like 35 pounds in less than a month, and he was just not able to eat or keep water down. So finally, we got him to agree to go to the hospital, and he got some friends over in the encampment over there to take his little dog. So we put him in the ambulance. These folks took the little dog across Beverly and left. Everybody was where they were supposed to be. We went back out there about 10 minutes later to get his stuff to put it away from him until he got back out of the hospital. And the little dog had run across Beverly, 4 lanes of very busy traffic, and was sitting back on the spot where her daddy, had been sitting for like a day. She came right back to where he had been. And we went out there, we saw her there, and we said, oh my gosh, we can't let her stay across the street because she's going to keep coming back over here looking for him. So one of our staff is a person who works with a rescue nonprofit. So she took the little dog, and because we had some Skid Rover leashes and a little harness, and we had a little bed, she took that stuff and she took the little dog home for an entire 10 days while this community member, this fellow that we all love so much, while he got better in the hospital. We let him know that she had him. So the little dog got like a spa weekend with a bath and everything, and got the new bed from Skid Rover and all that. And then she finally, I think it was Friday, she brought that little dog back to this fella because he got back out of the hospital and came back over here. So that was just another example of how we had the supplies because you guys give them to us. We had everything that little dog needed for her to just take the dog home. I think it saved him because he was literally he was dying. He really was. And when we got him to go, the first time he wouldn't stay there because of the dog. The second time we got him to go, when he finally found out that, we let him know the next day, we called the hospital, that our staff person had the dog and that the dog had a bed and everything. And it allowed him to stay there for long enough to actually recover instead of getting up and just leaving AMA, which he had done a couple times because he was worried that the dog wasn't going to stay with these people. Yeah, it was definitely a lifesaver. Absolutely.